Hey y'all, my name's Tiffany. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a couple of years now, but I've never really had the confidence to do it. Recently I've just been thinking, hey, why not do it now? There's no time like the present, so this is my first YouTube video. So I'm gonna go in with this Andalo. I think that's how you say it. It's age defining. I like it. I found it the other day at Target. I don't know if it's still there or not. You could also check Ulta and online, I guess, too. So I'm just gonna rub that into my skin. It's really important to moisturize your face, even if you are oily, because it's just gonna balance out. Now I have really dry skin and it is winter in Texas, as much winter as you can get. So I'm also gonna go in with this argan oil. I think it's by Numi. It's technically for your hair, but if it's organic argan oil, you could use it for your face, nails, hair. Just rub it all over your skin. You'll look super oily, but it is really gonna help your skin and it'll soak it up. It'll be good. Josie Maran has a really good one. That's at Sephora. I like that one too. We're just gonna let that sit for a minute. My dog got out today and she scratched me right here. I was trying to get her back in the house, but she wanted to go play with some other people, which is fine, but she wouldn't get up off her back. She wanted me to rub her tummy in some other person's yard. And so she scratched me. She didn't mean to though. So what I'm using right now is I'm using another moisturizer, but it's really cool. It's like a primer too. It's called the Greek Yogurt Primer and Moisturizer. So it's just gonna lock all the nutrients in and prime your skin and keep it moisturized. I'm not kidding when I say I got really dry skin. And I also have a mirror right here, so I'm looking in that. So this is just like a little sample size that I got. I really like it. So I've been going in with some different foundations. I did get this new Maybelline foundation, the Superstay, and I've been liking it a lot actually. I've been trying to see if I need to go a shade up because it does oxidize, but once this is all oxidized on my skin, it matches. So I'm just gonna do 2 pumps of that. But I'm also gonna mix in my Smashbox Studio Skin. Just 1 pump of that. It's a little dark. I think the woman who matched me got it wrong, but that's okay. I think she took a picture of my skin and she got part of my bronzer in there. So after my face is kind of dried a little with the moisturizer and the primer, I'm just gonna kind of dot that on my skin like so. I'm just gonna bounce it in with a beauty sponge. This one's by Eco Tools. It's like $5 at Walmart. I do have the Beauty Blender, which I love that, but this does the same thing. I always get asked by family, friends, how I do my makeup, if I can teach them how to do it. It's really, really easy though, and I'm not a pro makeup artist. I do it on the side, and then I do work for Sephora. But I just really like it, and it lets me be creative. I'm also really big into like drawing and writing, and reading is a big part of my life, but there's just something about makeup that I don't know, I just love it. I don't feel like you have to be a pro at it to do it. It's fun to me. I've always enjoyed doing my makeup. I used to do my makeup, I think I was like 10 or 11. You know, like do your makeup. When we would go out for family dinners, and I'd like do blue eyeshadow and like some mascara, some cool lip gloss, like it really, it was not that good. One time I actually, I shaved off part of my eyebrow, like right here, because I was like, well, you know, it looked too bushy. My sister was making fun of me and saying that I had a unibrow. We're also gonna drag this down the neck as well. You always want to take everything down the neck. Just blend everything. I do have a few breakouts and then that scratch, like I said. And I know it looks too light right now, but in the end, it'll all come together. But yeah, so I shaved off part of my eyebrow, and I was like, oh no, I can fix it, I can fix it. No. I totally like try to fill it in with black eyeliner, y'all. Black eyeliner. And needless to say, it did not work at all. And I remember I went to school, and I have a twin sister, and she went to school with me. And she was making fun of me. She still makes fun of me to this day. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me, and then I also have some Mary Kay concealer that I've been needing to use up. So I'm just going to do this to lighten it a little bit. Just that much. Not a lot at all. And I honestly just put this right where my dark circles are. So now I'm going to use that Beauty Blender and blend that in his skin. Just bouncing it. I'm going to take that same concealer on my finger and just put that around my nose. As women, we get very hormonal. Not even like when we're around Aunt Chloe, just like in general. Maddie. And so I like to cover that up a little. And then I'm going to use the remainder of that. Maybe get a little bit more. Just like a dot. And use that under my nose, around my nostrils. And then use that Fit Me again. I have Shape Tape, but I'm really running out. I need to go buy some more. I also use it as my eyeshadow primer, like base. And eventually I am gonna like set all of this. I'm gonna put that Mary Kay foundation right underneath, close to the lash line, and just blend. It's really important not to wipe or drag your beauty blender. You're really just gonna pounce like this. Just like that, little small pounces. Do it up here on my eye. Probably gonna do a like natural look. I don't have much going on tonight. I might go out with some friends. Oh, we're also gonna cover up a couple blemishes. I don't have a lot. Just like 3. And do the same thing, just pounce that into the skin. You know, my brother told me that this scratch was gonna go away. Like I could cover it up with makeup, but y'all, scratches do not go away like that. To me, it's not that big of a deal, so I'm not gonna try to cover anything up with really heavy makeup. That's a really light concealer, so I'm just using some of the full coverage foundation to cover up some more of my blemishes. Now I'm gonna set everything. I'm gonna use this translucent powder by Cover FX. Go ahead and blend out the under eye so there's no creasing. Because let's be honest, like every single concealer creases no matter what. If you have one that doesn't, please let me know. It's not bad, but it ain't pretty. Same for the eyelids. Kind of set that. I am going to go ahead and highlight with that same concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me. I go down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, a couple dots on the forehead, and a couple on the chin. We'll do a couple more on the forehead. And do the nose. And the Cupid's bow. So I'm gonna let that sit underneath my eyes, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my brows. I have the Anastasia little brow brush. I'm gonna comb through my eyebrows. Oh, there's a hair on my forehead. Okay, just comb through them. I like to brush them up so I can do the bottom. I use the Soap and Glory, like the Archery, just because it's kind of like the Anastasia, the little triangular tip, the thicker one. Not the Brow Wiz. I think it's called the Brow Definer. It's that one. I'm just gonna lightly go through my eyebrows. Don't worry if you mess up like I did on this one. You can just go in with any concealer. Put that on your hand. And then I like to take a flat brush. Like that. And just dab it on there. Do the excess off. And then because we haven't gone ahead and like set the face, we've only like set under our eyes and our eyelids. You can go up and clean that. Kind of blend it away. Same thing on the other side. We're just gonna clean some of this up. Go back in. That's basically how I do it. Then I'm also going to go in with the Dip Brow and Blonde with the same Anastasia brush. This has a little angle on it. I put it on the back of my hand and warm it up. And I'm just going to go right under my eyebrow. Same thing, put it on the back of your hand. This way you're not using a ton of that Soap and Glory product, because I think it's like $14 for that little like pen thing, and it lasts me probably a month or two depending on how often I do my makeup, which I do not wear makeup every day. I wear it for work, and that's about it. I'm going out with friends a little, but I really try to give my skin some time to breathe, and I do masks. One important thing that I always do, and I've done this since like the beginning of college, is I never sleep in my makeup. I always take my makeup off. If I'm gonna go to someone's house or spend the night at my friend's house, I bring makeup wipes. I have them in my car at all times because I'm like psycho about sleeping in makeup. I will not do it. I'm gonna brush away that under eye bake. We're gonna go ahead and bronze the skin. I'm using my bronzer from L'Oreal. It's the Glam Bronze. It's a bunch of product. I think I bought this at like the beginning of last year, and it's still lasting me through this year. Just a little, not a lot. But I am gonna jump into the butter bronzer. It smells like coconuts, y'all. It really does. Like Hawaii. It actually reminds me a lot of California. I miss living there. I lived there for about 2 years with my ex-husband, and I miss my family a lot, but honestly, I loved living there. It was just, I just couldn't handle being away from my family. I could not handle that. I'm gonna go into this little like e.l.f. palette and take a mixture of this one and that blush. I don't think it, yeah, it doesn't name what blush is, but it's just a little blush highlight bronzer palette. So I do have a little bit of rosacea, like redness right here. So I focus my blush on the outer part of my skin. I don't really like my blush to come into my skin, like come right here. Usually, honestly, I just do it from back here and it stops at the end of my eye. This is the Tarte highlighter in Exposed. Y'all can tell, like, I really love this stuff. Just put this on the high points of your cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow. And I contour just a little. I'm not big into contouring as much as I used to be, because I used to do it way too heavy. I do have a double chin. It is hereditary, like genetics. Everyone in my family pretty much has it. And then y'all, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the skinniest. I used to be. When I got married, I was like 125, but as most people can relate, when you get married, you put on a little bit of weight. It just happens. Not really like the freshman 15, but you do, because you're going out on date night and you're hanging out with other couples and you're hosting them at your house, and it's just gonna happen. I've been trying to get back into the gym, and I don't know. I feel like I used to get a lot of people telling me, hey, you need to lose weight. My ex-mother-in-law would tell me all the time, you need to lose weight. But I'm not gonna do it until I feel like I need to. Do I wish I was like 20 pounds lighter? Yeah, but it's not something that I have to do. Like, I feel comfortable and pretty and confident right now just being, you know, like 160. So I mean, it's not necessary. Oh. Sorry, this little paper falls out every time. So right now I'm gonna use the Tartelette Toasted. It's so pretty, y'all. That's like flames. Oh, so pretty. That's what it looks like on the inside. I'm gonna use this first shade called S'more. It's a little more yellow than I would like, but the other one next to it is like real yellow, so I mean, it looks fine, so. then I dip into, so this is what I use. I use s'more right here, and then I'm gonna dip into latte. And put that in my crease. Oopsies. I always like to have the mirror down and look down so I get right up into my crease. I'm going to take a Morphe M441, blend that out. The way I blend is I go horizontal and then I do little like circular. See, little circulars. But I still keep that same direction. And like I said, I'm not a big like makeup artist. I don't have any schooling for it. I just simply do it because I love it. I'm gonna jump into the Morphe 350 palette. I believe they got new packaging. Ooh. I'm gonna take this little brush right here. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag. It's the Glamour Dolls 01. They have like whales on them. It's so cute. And I'm gonna bounce into this shade right here. The little middle one in the second row. It's a tad bit lighter than the one I just went in with. I'm gonna also bring it on the lower lash line. Pick up a latte and just put latte on the outer portion. I'm gonna go in with a MAC 206 or 266. It's this little brush. I'm gonna go in and blend all that together. Looks so good. I'm gonna take up a little, this is like a Sonia Kashuk, a little like brush, and I'm probably gonna mix this shade called Tart Cozy and this shade in the Morphe palette. So I'm gonna go in with this shade Cozy, and then I'm gonna go in with this shade in the 350. It's gonna be this little one right here in the last row, second to last row. And the way that I do this is I kind of put my hand like this, and I'm gonna stamp it on the outer part of my eye, or outer like third. I'm gonna go in, get a little bit more, tap off the excess, and do the same thing on this side. Blend that out a little. I'm gonna use the Naked 2 brush that comes in it. Just kind of brush that. I'm gonna use this little brush, like little. And I'm probably gonna use this one in the Tarte. It's called Candle. It's the sparkly one right here. Y'all, this shade is so pretty. There is a bunch of fallout though, but it's so pretty. And I'm just gonna get right up in there. I think I'm gonna use my pinky and go in. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I'm gonna blend just a little bit of it. See how sparkly that is? It's so pretty. And then I'm probably gonna do an eyeliner. Funny fact, I can like do eyeliner, winged eyeliner on customers and like clients and stuff like that, friends, family, but I do not like winged eyeliner on myself. Like, I love it on other people, I hate it on myself. Just as close to the lash line as I can get. I like to do it a little thicker on the outer portion. So, and then I'm also gonna go in with this Fake Awake by Tarte, and it's just like a light nude, like a little nudie color, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline. And honestly, like, if you're not feeling up to the day, like you're super tired, put this in your waterline. You'll look like you got 8 hours of sleep when you probably got 2 and your newborn was fussy. Like, it's amazing. I think NYX sells one. I think I have it. I might have got rid of it. I went through my collection a little bit ago. So my 2 favorite mascaras are going to be the Tarteist by Tarte. I want to try the Man-Eater. It was sold out when I went. I love it though. And then this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise. If you do not have this, you need to go out right now and buy it. It's amazing. It's like 10 bucks. And then I'm going to go in with this one. And then what I also love to do is go in with I don't know where it went, but you see how that's like kind of clumpy? We're gonna go in with like an eyebrow thing. Just to separate them. On this side, I'm gonna do this one first because this is more separating. also like the look down with this too so that it doesn't get on my eyeshadow. And I'm so weird. I'm going with a third one. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero. They have a dupe for this. It's the Essence. It's an Ulta. It's the Essence Lash Princess in the green tube. Oh my gosh. So good. I'm probably do that one on the lower lash line. I want to try one of those like bottom lash mascaras because I'm sure those are amazing. And then lastly for me, I use a lip scrub. Just to get all that dead skin off my lips, makeup off my lips. I'm also going to go in with that argan oil. Just put it on my lips a little. You're not trying to like eat it. I mean, it's extremely moisturizing. I'm going to line my lips with the Milani True Instant Color. This is an 04 All Natural. And then for my lip color, I'm going to go with this Laura Geller lipstick. It's in Berry Vanilla. Kind of mosaic. Just to do a really pretty pink. And then probably top it with this NYX Butter Gloss and Tiramisu. And then you can set your face. I normally don't, just because my makeup usually lasts all day with the prep and prime that I usually do. Yeah, this is your finished look. I like it a lot. I'll probably try to post another video here in the next week. Just leave me a request of what y'all want. Okay, bye. Have a good night.